Good morning, this is Elpus Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. Today is Tuesday, and today I like to read for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And we continue now with Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. I have not used the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, so today I like to use it again, and the card that came out for you, your archetype, is the Stone. And the Stone is the eternal, the anchor, and is the rock. And as an archetypal object, the Stone holds psychic and holds literal weight. It has great energy, and that energy is the energy of permanence, of concreteness, and of reliability. So the Stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go, and therefore it contains an ancient and an eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone fetters us to earth, helping to ground and to connect us to some stillness, some quietness, and peace. So when the card appears in your reading, it is likely that a stone is a remedy for what might ail you. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone is balancing the frenzy of our world. So maybe build a circle of stones in nature. Circles, they were very powerful in ancient times. So you might now feel that power as well when you are standing in such a circle. And I think it is a beautiful thing in the Jewish mourning tradition. The stones are left at the graves rather than flowers. Stones, they are forever, and the flowers, well, they wither away. So sit with this vision of a stone at a grave for a moment and see what unfolds for you. The next card is Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic, and out came the Chariot. The Chariot is a life full of yeses and of noes, willpower and willfulness. Do you know the difference? The Chariot arises when we are being challenged in some way to harness our own willpower and to trust in ourselves. Your objectives, they have been set, and your inner free will ignites your heart's devotion. You will encounter some difficulties along the journey, but you need to trust that your fire is always enough to fuel the flame. So commit yourself to some self-discipline and strategize for the obstacles that lie ahead. and ask yourself, am I willing to push my wheels through with some force? What is not worth my energy? And do I know when to say no and when to act on my ultimate power to move along? And the stone malachite will help to protect you, to travel well, and gives you logic. The next card is from the Once Upon a Time Tarot deck. Out came the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the magician, and here it is the magician Merlin, the mythical figure of the Arthurian legend Merlin. And in that legend, Merlin was a skillful magician born from a virgin and a demon. And he was King Arthur's wise and clairvoyant mentor. His knowledge was very extensive as he stood at the intersection of the physical and the spiritual worlds. The message here is that just as Merlin knew the rules of both the ethereal world and the human world, you have to learn the codes and the traditions. And most importantly, you have to stick to them. Change or innovation are not for now, so study, concentrate, and are constant. Life will offer you the opportunity to benefit from the teachings of the influence and the mentor of this message. The next card is Nature's Whispers Oracle card. Out came Fresh Approach. The message for you is that it's time now to step out of the box and out of an old way of doing things. You are being challenged right now to try something new. So look at how to create magic in your world. Create with the intention of filling your life with joy and with happiness. Achieve your desires while you are experimenting with new activities. You always have options, so do not feel limited. Even when you are not in motion, you are making a choice. You are being prodded to make a decision now, so do not worry about not making the right decision, because every mistake brings us lots of lessons and new opportunities. The amount you can learn is very big, so base your choice on love and the best option for you. And imagine that failing is not a part of any of your choices. So what new approach will you now choose? The Sacred Forest Oracle card is Enchanted Fern Grotto. And this enchanted fern grotto is your refuge. Magic is afoot in such an enchanted grotto. Long rays of light, they stream through the forest canopy above, and an abundance of ferns fill this grotto with effervescent verdant colors, and a small waterfall tinkles like a crystalline chime, and you know that you are safe here. This is now the time to go within, so seek and find your inner refuge. Take time for deliberation and for reflection. In times of such a retreat, you can truly hear the voice of your soul. So if you have been pushing hard or have been struggling to keep going, this is now the time to be still and to nurture your inner world. Draw some nourishment from the wellspring within yourself. Think carefully about your decisions that you make right now. If possible, put them a little bit off. Now is not a good time to make some life-changing choices. Instead, take time to create a foundation for your future. Retreat and reflect on your heart's true desires. Proceed with care and with deliberation as you make your plans, and listen to your inner guidance. The fern grottos, they have a feeling of peace as you enter them. Many are known to be places where magic has happened, perhaps the homes of the fairies and the elves. Allow this energy of such a sacred space to fill you, and know that you can be yourself and you can truly relax there. The spirit of the enchanted fern grotto says to you, retreat and replenish your inner resources. Now is not a time for action, but to incubate your ideas for the future. So be still, and the answers are coming to you. Magic is all around you. And the last card is the Sacred Creator's Oracle card. That one is make a mission statement for your soul, relating to your soul's journey, finding meaning in life and in your work, and there will be a guaranteed success and happiness at the end of that journey. Let go of that big overarching life purpose thing and make a mission statement for your soul, whatever that looks like today. Do not get tricked into spending a lifetime trying to pinpoint the perfect be-all and end-all goal. Simply move forward. That makes your heart happy then, and you will be perfectly poised for soul purpose success. Sacred tasks, they are not always logical or rational, and they are certainly not going to fit squarely into an old school template for a life's plan. They come from spirit, so you will recognize them by how propelled and how inspired they make you feel. If you feel some anxiety for not having created your pathway yet, that is because You already know that you are meant to be doing something greater in this world. The beauty here is that you can start anytime. So ask yourself, what is my secret why? Underneath money and success and also stability, there is independence, creativity, and inspiration. So why do you do what you do? Impure your mission and find your why with lots of passion and knowing, and find satisfaction and meaning in what lies in front of you today, so that you can build the rest of your success from there. That was the reading for you, Taurus. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a beautiful day today and a gorgeous week. Sending love out. Take care and goodbye.